Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever been curious about how men view sex, you're definitely not alone. A lot of times, there are misconceptions about what goes through a guy's mind when it comes to intimacy and relationships. Whether you're in a relationship, dating, or just want to understand the male perspective better, knowing how men view sex can really help you navigate things more confidently. Today we're diving into the male perspective on sex and intimacy, how they think about it, how they feel, and what it means to them. Number 1. Sex is more than just physical. While it's easy to think that men are primarily driven by physical attraction, the truth is that sex is about more than just the act itself for many men. For some, it's an emotional connection that makes it meaningful. It's not all about the physical release. Men, just like women, crave emotional intimacy, especially if they're genuinely invested in a relationship. Yes, physical attraction matters, but when they're truly in love or deeply connected with someone, they view sex as a way to deepen that bond. It's about showing affection, trust, and vulnerability in a way that words sometimes can't express. Number 2. Sex is often tied to emotional intimacy. A lot of men are often stereotyped as being only interested in sex for physical pleasure, but the reality is more nuanced. Men can feel emotionally vulnerable and connected through sex. For many guys, emotional intimacy plays a huge role. If a guy is emotionally invested in a relationship, he will often want to express that connection through physical intimacy. When men feel emotionally close to their partner, they're more likely to see sex as an extension of that bond, not just a way to satisfy physical desires. For many men, good sex goes hand in hand with emotional connection, and without that, it can feel hollow. Number 3. Men want sex to feel like a natural part of the relationship. If you've ever had the feeling that a guy is needy or overly focused on sex, it's likely not because he's only interested in the physical act. Often, it's because he wants sex to be a natural and consistent part of his relationship. It's not about checking off a box. It's about feeling a natural connection to his partner. Men may want sex to flow easily and organically in a relationship, without it being forced or uncomfortable. This desire can stem from the idea that sex is an important way to communicate closeness, affection, and desire for their partner. Number 4. Men see sex as a way to feel desired. For many men, feeling desired by their partner is an incredibly important part of their self-esteem and confidence. When a guy feels wanted and appreciated, it boosts his confidence and makes him feel more emotionally connected to his partner. In fact, for a lot of men, physical intimacy is a way to affirm that connection. This doesn't mean that men are only concerned with their egos, far from it. But knowing that their partner finds them attractive and desires them can be a huge boost. For many men, sex is a way to feel special, validated, and seen. Number 5. Men view sex as a way to bond. Sex isn't always just about individual pleasure for men. It can also be about bonding. For many guys, a satisfying sexual connection strengthens their relationship with their partner and fosters trust. When sex is fulfilling, it enhances emotional closeness and deepens the bond between two people. Men often view physical intimacy as a form of closeness that helps maintain a strong connection in the relationship. It's a way to physically show affection, appreciation, and love that goes beyond simple verbal communication. Number 6. Men have different sex drives, but they still value consistency. Let's be real here. Men have varying levels of libido. Some guys may want sex more frequently than others, and that's okay. It doesn't necessarily mean that one guy is more or less into his partner. It's just a matter of individual preference and biology. But overall, men do appreciate consistency in their sexual relationships. Men like knowing that there is mutual desire and that their partner is on the same page when it comes to intimacy. So if there's a healthy balance and understanding between partners, the frequency of sex isn't as important as feeling emotionally and physically connected.